Veal, as we talked about, Jabbar Singleton, Keith Charleston, Moses Greenwood, and James Currington.
Figure out a way to line up and win these type games, and on the road you're really a little less pressure because you're just trying to steal them if you can. But
at the same time, you're looking for chemistry to develop on the road. Good move down low. And here's Veal, who we highlighted on the pregame, and Veal at 5'9" rather.
He gets the ball inside. When the ball goes inside to the block, Samford looks like they're going to double that every time, so Southeastern Louisiana's got to take advantage of that.
And Murray, I'm wondering if, again, that's because there's no Walker and there is no Peters.
Well, that's a great days on stepping in to take the charge, so I know that pleased Coach Padgett on that possession.
Got a shot of Jay Ladner like Padgett in his fourth year. Veal, watch the speed he possesses and able to finish off the glass. Marlain Veal in the open court like lightning.
Nice timeout by Jay Ladner. Now, boom, before you can blink, Southeastern Louisiana 6-0 run, and now out of the timeout, Samford going to a little matchup zone.
3 for Veal. Swish to tie the game.
Wow.
No net needed from Veal. Back up by 3.
And staying in their zones. Kind of a 1-1-3, kind of like a 2-3 matchup zone.
1-1-3. Again, I have to believe that some of this is because there's no Wyatt and no Peters, and a basket by James Currington. We talked about Polanco against Chambers. Where it looks like Samford has gone back to a man-to-man.
They have back to man-to-man. Hard heads there on the ball screen.
And then Caps
scores inside, and obviously I know he's got a lot of emotion. You know, started here at Samford, came here, played as a freshman, transferred out now at Southeastern Louisiana, but I'm sure he's got some extra juice, some extra emotion for him.
Murray, what Scott Padgett has to enjoy knowing that he doesn't have Wyatt Walker, and so he's watching Eric Adams getting playing time. Adams unable to draw the foul, and a good finish by Jordan Caps. But this is all free time for Eric Adams.
Point lead, but they're showing some full court pressure after every make. Good call at the rim.
That's Adams a little bit late.
Throw from Southeastern Louisiana. Why? Because the ball has gone inside. When you see a zone, and every time you see a zone, you really want the ball to go to the paint first. And Southeastern Louisiana
6'7", but he's playing taller and showing quick elevation. Try to go inside to Denzel Dicer.
More than I really do the receiver there. I thought that ball could have been passed on the bounce as opposed to up in the air. Offensive rebound for Southeastern Louisiana. What does it get them?
A 3.
It gets them 3. And again, Scott, but a lot of it really comes down to toughness. And just you have the passion and the drive to go get the basketball as we see the game kind of going end to end. But again, turnovers just kill you. It looks like you've got numbers going. One now made one, but he's trying to take advantage of this opportunity that he's been given to this point.
Well, there are 4 quality guards, and Nolan's saying, wait a minute, don't forget me. 3 if it goes.
Well, it's big-time basketball. Ball goes inside. Samford doubles. Kick out. Second pass. Big-time 3.
Chambers on the defensive end. Will help. Kick out. Open shot, and it's in for 3.
Well, it's a little pick and pop action to Caps. Cover-type player.
Well, he's had a nice game. 9 points for the Lions. Steal, the quick hands of Veal. Veal will be knocked to the ground by Adams of Samford.
Well, he's just quick. Quick. You know, he's out of New Orleans. Played for a high school there in the city of New Orleans, and he's just fast. He's got quick hands, great speed, great push. Really not a bad foul for Samford because Southeastern Louisiana was going to get a quick 2 there.
And Caps off the bench, he has 9.
It looks like they're back to zone, coming out of the timeout, and they're trapping the first pass to the wing.
There's the trap, 2-on-1.
Get the ball reversed, beautiful pass.
Veal's a player. Caps and 1.
Phenomenal penetration by Veal. They swung it. Samford was in a trap game. They're trapping the wing, trapping the corner. Great penetration, great jump stop, great bounce pass. Easy finish for Caps, but boy, that's all Veal. Penetration first, jump stop second, great bounce pass third, and then Caps finish it off. And we've talked about Caps, but he's off to a great start already. Oh, critical play there to get that offensive rebound off that missed free throw.
With about 3 minutes to go in this half, Samford got their lead back up to 9, and you said, well, it'd be a critical 3 minutes, and Southeastern Louisiana has responded. Good ball movement, avoiding the trap for the tie, or not for the tie, rather, the trail by 1. Now you get a foul on the board. Scott pass.
3-4 minutes of the half is so critical. And right now, the better team in the last couple minutes of this game has been Southeastern Louisiana.
Veal. As Murray said, from New Orleans. Long 3, good. 13 to shoot. Cunningham against Veal. Look at the quick hands by Veal.
Boy, he is quick at both ends.
Able to get the turnover. And now for the lead. That will not.
Now you're a little disgusted that maybe you took it, but I thought it was a good play. But I'm going to tell you, great last couple of minutes for Southeastern Louisiana. You're down 9, and all of a sudden, if you lose the last 2-3 minutes, let's say Samford wins that by 3, well, you go in at halftime down 12, and you're really in a tough spot. Well, all of a sudden, that is hot, and a great set call there by Samford.
Caps wants to answer. A little short, gets the board, short again, and that will close out the first half. Is there a foul before the
game? And his biggest point of emphasis was defensive rebounding. They started pretty well in the game, but now Southeastern Louisiana, and they're a really good offensive rebounding team, has taken advantage. I'm going to tell you, Caps, he's a physical, big-sized young man, and he's got a nice skill package, great body, and he is that was another great offensive rebound. We talk about Denzel Dyson having a good half. Straight man-to-man right now. I'd like to see a little bit more ball movement, player movement out of Southeastern Louisiana in this possession.
Veal trying to shake his man down, able to connect.
And, of course, he said, we don't need a lot of player movement, ball movement.
I got your ball movement.
Yeah, that's right.
Went out to play 2 years for the Crimson Tide before sitting out and transferring here last year. I don't know, Murray, I just can't imagine whatever you do for a living, sitting out for a year like he did as an athlete, as Moses Greenwood hits.
Use that your advantage, because you can lift weights, you can work on player development, and you can get better to better. And as I talk, my gosh, the game now is flowing a little bit and going up and down.
That's a good bounce pass inside. I love that textbook bounce pass, man. Can't ever get too far away from it. The Lions and Moses Greenwood.
Well, it's a big-time pass. Anytime, not every single time, but usually when you're feeding the ball into a guy that's 5-6 feet away from the rim, you want to bounce the ball.
And the reason is?
Well, it's just a much better pass, much harder to deflect. You throw a ball up in the air, it's easier for a defender to get a hand on it and deflect it. The ball, obviously, the feet to pass.
Coleman for the home run ball. Here's Veal, and you got to like the way that Marlain Veal plays with speed and banks at home.
Well, he's just got a swagger. I've coached some guys like him. He's not very big. He's 5'9", about 145 pounds, but you just can't measure his heart. He's got a big heart. He's a tough kid.
Currington, about a 10-footer, won't fall. Adams making his presence known, but so is Veal with those dynamic, quick hands.
Ooh, boy, I tell you, he is quick on quick at both ends of the floor. He's got great hands. Steal right there led to a foul by Coleman.
That's hard to do. This is one of the reasons why, as Murray had talked about earlier, you're not getting your full possessions because it's...
Will Southeastern Louisiana to a win today at both ends. Nice called set. Boy, that's big time.
And Polanco, Murray, for the tie.
Well, and I hope we can show that again. That's a set call on penetration. They load the other side with Polanco in the corner. That was really a fake drive by Veal, because all along he was going to pass that ball.
Veal stepped out of bounds through the steal.
You can see this is a fake drive because he's looking to pass. He's jumping out of bounds to make the corner pass that got Polanco right there. And if they can get Polanco call, a lot of people run that set, but that's a set call and a big-time set play coming out of that timeout by Southeastern Louisiana.
Lockett for Samford kept the ball alive. This is Denzel Dyson gets stripped. Good defense here in this half by Southeastern Louisiana. That'll be a foul on Tristan Chambers as he fouls Keith Charleston.
Leading to points in transition, as you see here, but a great strip right there. And now you push it. Now you get a chance in transition to get easy points, easy baskets. They get fouled. They get to the free throw line. The only thing really holding Samford back right now, again, you just mentioned they're shooting 64% for the game, but too many turnovers. The turnovers are really, really hurting them. I think that was their 14th turnover of the game, and we've still got 14 minutes left. Again, Kurt, as a coach, Samford now goes to zone.
13:50 remaining. We're in the second half. Lions lead the Bulldogs by 1.
Great pass.
And the home run ball.
Pass for the corner 3.
Southeastern Louisiana up by 4 on the road. Murray and I will be back right after this timeout. Feel this one at the Hannah Center. They're up by 4. You look at some of the action.
Boy, that's great penetration. Veal's just got the whole game. He can pass it, distribute. Great pass here for the corner 3 by Polanco.
I've seen you broadcast and spend a lot of time in New Orleans, and their basketball at times some of the best in the nation. Caps with the rebound, and 2 former Samford head coaches were high school coaches and cut their teeth in New Orleans. Jimmy Tillett and John Brady. Brady now is doing his best Murray Bartow, and he's got some of your gigs there with the Sun Belt.
Well, he does. John's doing some TV and radio. My gosh, that's Filmore again. And they've got it going. But, yeah, when you're open, you got to let it go.
Pretty good. It's a good-looking shot as well. Caps on the rejection of Coleman.
Big, big-time defense. Great man-to-man, great block shot there by Caps. Do too much. As a player, you want to accentuate what you do well. Every player's got something they do well. And if you're Polanco, score the ball.
His first 3 points of this half, but he has 21 after 18 in the first half. Now a 4-point lead for Southeastern Louisiana. There's the lob and the basket by Caps.
Well, you press. He's going to get a quick timeout, but you press, trying to get full court pressure up the floor. Again, Veal, nice pass here. Do you lob that or do you bounce it? One of the two. On a 2-on-1 situation like that.
And here comes Samford to try to take the lead at 9 minutes. Coleman pickpocketed from behind, no foul. He holds on to possession, gives it to Cunningham.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Veal's something now. I mean, I could talk about him for 5 minutes right here. He is something else. He ran the ball down defensively, quick on quick, great hands defensively, and really, really smart on the offensive end. When it's his time to score, he does. When it's his time to pass, he does. Really a good player. And he's the smallest guy on the floor.
In a wing position, lob. Adams unable to finish. That's a good pass, good look, and Samford comes up empty. Now Veal and the Lions, he finds a wide open Filmore for 3.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, with the left hand, big time pass. Both those guys are about 5'10", but I'm going to tell you, they can really, really play the game. A lot, but they need him to be a great defender.
Coleman, they're too far underneath. What can Veal do? Filmore, the no-look bounce pass, leads to the bucket.
Well, it's a great, great pass on the bounce to Currington. And then
23 for Demetrius Denzel Dyson. The bounce pass, the bucket.
Well, we're seeing some coaching here. A great set call by Scott Padgett at one end. They're coming right back. That's a set call coming out of that last timeout for the back cut layup called by Jay Ladner.
Just over 3 minutes. Dyson has not missed the shot until now.
Oh,
Denzel Dyson, first miss of the game. 3 minutes remaining. Southeastern Louisiana up by 2. Here's Polanco for 3. Got it.
Oh, Oh my goodness, what a great play by Southeastern Louisiana. Again, not getting the defensive rebound, costing Samford 3 points. Should have had the ball down 2. Now that they've got the ball down 5.
2:40 remaining. Cunningham. Looked like that was intended to be a pass.
Hey, just shoot it. It's not hard to let the ball go. Just shoot the ball. Dribbling into a pass is a tough play for a lot of guys.
Cunningham. Caps, but kept alive by Adams. Samford down by 3. Head fake, gets a defender in the air. Samford unable to finish. This for the tie, unable. And now a foul. Demetrius Denzel Dyson.
For both teams.
And by the way, Eddie Polanco back in the game. That's him with the ball. The quick Veal. Yeah, boy,
he's something else. He's fun to watch.
7 to shoot. Launch the 3. A big one it goes for Marlain Veal.
Boy, I tell you what, if you're Jay Ladner, he's got to be fun to coach.
Away from a road win. Murray, let's look at that sequence.
Hell, I mean, he's just great deflection there, but then he picks it up. He puts great arc on the ball. The most critical thing as a shooter is to put good arc on the ball. Sometimes you'll see guys shoot a line drive. Veal really accentuates.
And of course, a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Ball is inbounds. Double team for pressure. Man loose underneath, and Caps could just watch this one fall down through the rim. Jordan Caps, rather.
Again, one hard trap. Oh, you can't get...
2-on-0, Polanco.
Basketball by Southeastern Louisiana. If you're Samford, you can't gamble and just give the rim up. There was still a minute left, and you were only down 4. Now, obviously, you're down 5. With 32 seconds to play. Still, you need to trap and try to get one hard trap before you foul.
There's a wide open line.
Time you make these 2, you've got a 5-point lead.
Filmore. 18 in the game for Josh Filmore. Missed all of last year. Slow to come back.
And a 5th-year senior. What more would you want
on the court?
If you're Jay Ladner, that free throw, that's the new rule. That was a one-shot free throw.
And that turnover there should seal it.
That seals it.
Wide open for the dunk. Currington, and it will be a road victory for the Southeastern Louisiana Lions. Final score is in 77-71. A wonderful win for the Lions on the road.